everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa. I am so excited to start this journey. This is my very first YouTube video ever on this channel. Super excited to start that. And today we are going to be building the Lego Up House. Super excited for this one. I absolutely love this set. It has Russell and Carl and a little squirrel and Doug the dog, of course. It has 598 pieces, so we will see how long it takes me. Probably shouldn't be too long, but super excited to build it. We have the instruction booklet, which is 127 pages long. All right, guys, I got all of my pieces out and organized. Let's get to building. All right, what is step one? Step one is putting Russell together. He has two different faces. He has this little smiley face and another smiley face. So let's put, whoop, crud. Okay, I just dropped Russell's head and I don't know where he just went. Hello? Got it. I was gonna go show you me putting it on his body. It just jumped. All right, which face should we do? The smiley with the tongue or smiley with the little grin? I think I'm gonna do this one. And then his legs with his little shorts. Oh, I thought that was gonna snap. And last but not least, his hair and his hat. Oop. Oop. Is it on? Oh. There he is, look at him. Oh, whoops. I just realized I forgot this little clear piece. Oops, his head has to come back off. There we go. Now he has this little clear piece on him. We can stick his head back on. And his hair. All right. Oop. There we go. Now he's officially all together. See him? There he is. Oh, his hair is crooked. Remember to put your hair on correctly, folks. All right, I'm gonna put him right over here for now so he can watch. All right, the next steps are for assembling his backpack. So this is his backpack, and now all you do is you just go and attach. Oops, his fork fell off. There you go. Now he has a little backpack. There is Russell, all ready for his adventure. And he'll be sitting over there again watching. All right, on to building the actual house section. I think this is part of the living room, if I'm correct. And here is our first little picture frame. It's gonna be hanging on the wall. Here we go, the gramophone is all done. And we're just gonna put it right there in the living room. Now we're building a lamp. It goes right next to the gramophone. Now we're adding some more flooring. Look at this cute little compass. Some more flooring. and their little bird. There we go. There is their little fireplace all built, their lamp, their gramophone, and a picture. Just made their little clock and hang it on the wall. There we go. Now the door can open. Now we're going to start building the walls of the house. There's their little doorbell and another window. And here is part of the corner of the house. Next up is this picture for the living room. Now we're going to go to the front porch and build the railing. And adding the posts in. Now we're going to add the second story to the house. And there you go. And here is Carl all made. I'm going to put him right back here with Russell so he can keep watching too. And I'm going to put this back here too while we build another section of the house. This is going to be part of the trim, so it's just going to go right along here. And we're just going to pop that right on there. And this is going to act as our little windowsill right here underneath the window. And to cover up that brown right there, we're just going to put this little piece right there. And then to cover up these little white pieces, another piece of green. And we're going to cover up the top with this tan. There it is. The wall is done. So now we're just going to turn it around, and this is going to be the inside of our house. So this is the outside windowsill, and this is going to be inside the living room. Here is a little glass money jar. And we're going to hang this picture above the money. This part is done. Now we have 2 more sections of this living room to build. Another window. And we're going to put both of them on the sides of the window again. And we're going to do the same windowsill again. And cover up the brown and the white. Now moving to the inside of the living room again, we're going to put this little picture right up here. And we're going to put this piece of the roof on and connect the 2 living room wall pieces together. So we're moving on to the 3rd section of the living room wall. It will go right here, and that will be the last section of this sort of curved living room piece. Another window. And that goes right on the side again. Now we're going to do the last trim. And we're doing the windowsill again. Covering up the brown. I'm just going to put it right there on the windowsill. And we're going to hang another picture right above it. So now we can attach this all together like that. Now we're going to bring back this main part we built earlier, and we are going to put these living room walls right onto here. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. So this was the lamp, the gramophone we built earlier, and the cute little fireplace with a little bird on top, and now the walls we just built. So now we are going to be starting to build the 2nd story. Now we have this brown corner piece, and we're going to put it just right here, and we are building the corner of a room. And we're actually going to turn the house around, and we're going to put this right on top here, and it's going to connect to this little piece we put up here. Actually, no, it's not. I lied. I thought it would. Oh, why is that not sitting right? Oh, there we go. And there we go. There is the floor of the 2nd story. Now we have these 2 yellow little corner pieces, and we're just going to put them up here. And now it is time for our last pink window. And we're going to build the wall around it. Now we're going to make a hose reel, and it's just going to hang on to the front of the house right here. So now we're going to turn the house around, and right in here we're going to put a little recliner. Here is the back of the recliner, and we're just going to pop this together. So there are the arms, and now that I think about this, this is not a recliner, it is just an armchair. And we put the sides to cover up these little bumps. And there is a little chair, and we're gonna put it right inside the living room. There we go. Next we have to build Doug. There he is, he's built. Now we're gonna go back to the second story, and we are going to keep building the walls. You know, I forgot to put Doug over here so he can also watch us. Now we're gonna put this little box, I guess, right here. And this little circle right here. Next, we're going to build the adventure book. So we just have to put the pages in, and it says Once Upon a Time. And we're going to put the cover on the adventure book. It says My Adventure Book. And this is going to be put right in here. Now we're going to build the TV. And here is the little antenna on top. And the TV goes right up here on the second floor. Now we're gonna build the bed. And there is the little bed with the little pillow and a cute quilt on it. Now the bed can go right up here in the bedroom. I'm going to put the house off to the side because it is now time to build the roof. I just realized I was building that wrong. These pieces are supposed to be up here. Now the roof piece is all done, and we can just clip it right onto here. And see, now the house has the first part of its roof. Now we can take this roof piece and just pop it right onto the other side. And it should settle in perfectly. Turn the house back around, and we are going to build another piece of this wall. And the last picture is going to go right here, and this part of this wall will be in the bedroom. And this will help us build the other part of the roof and part of the bedroom. Now comes the fun part. We get to put this on the side of the house, right? Like that. Just like that. Now we're starting the last roof piece, I believe, starting with this gray base plate. Here is the final roof piece all done. Later we're gonna have a little window right here. So all we have to do is take these little bars and clip them into these claw clips that we had from earlier. So this little chicken has a gray piece on the bottom, and then that will connect to this white piece. So here's what we're working with right now. We have the house done and all the cutie little details done in it. And the next thing to do is to build all of these balloons. I don't know how many there are, but there are a lot. And behind here, you can see that there's even more balloons that we have to build. Guys, I think it's time to assemble all of those balloons right here. Time to time lapse in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you guys could tell from the time lapse, but these little balloons are trying to run away. I'm scared that one of them is gonna fall off the table and then be just gone forever. Now that those are all put together, we can now change our focus to putting them all on top of here. Let's time lapse again. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm pretty sure the house is completely finished in all of her glory. All of these extra pieces are for a cute little display that goes along with the house. And then we put cute little caps on the top of these fence posts. And we're gonna have a little mailbox right here. So there is the post for the mailbox. Now we need a helium tank to fill up all of our balloons. Oops. Oh no. We're gonna build our helium tank, and this is gonna go right in the corner. Now we're gonna build a little cardboard box, or at least we're gonna pretend it's a cardboard box. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these little triangle pieces, and we're gonna make it look like the cardboard box has its flaps open. And the cardboard box goes right here next to our helium tank. So now we need an actual mailbox to go on top of our mailbox post. So we're gonna take this little 1x2 piece and this little curved piece, 2 of these. We're gonna just snap that on and snap on the other one, and there you go. An easy little mailbox to make. And we're just going to pop that right on top of our mailbox post. Look how adorable that is. Now we're gonna add a couple of balloons around. So we're gonna pop this balloon on top of this pole, and this one goes right back here behind the helium tank. Then we're gonna put another blue one on this shorter stick, and this one goes right next to the green one. And then we are going to use this little steering wheel and this little, I don't know what this piece is actually called. It looks like a magnifying glass, but I'm sure there's an official name for it. And we're just gonna pop those together and put those on top of our helium tank so we can fill up our balloons. And we're gonna put this red balloon actually right on the helium tank so that it looks like it's blowing up the balloon. Now we have another purple balloon, and we're just going to pop a stick on that one. Whoops. There you go. And this one's gonna go back here. And the very last balloon is gonna go on this tall stick. I'm gonna put it right over here. Next we have this little squirrel, and we're just gonna put it right here next to the helium tank. There we go, guys. It is all done. This was so fun to build. Such a cute set too. Look at them. I love every single detail of this house. It was, oh my goodness. It just makes me so happy. All of the balloons, and then all of the details from the TV to the little bed to the door to just the little pictures. And this little clock is super cute. You can even have Carl sit inside on his little recliner seat. Oh my goodness, look at that. Super, super cute. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was so much fun. I'm so excited to keep making videos like this and creating more content for you guys, building more sets, and just having so much fun. And you know who you are, who I made this channel for. I hope you had fun watching my first video. Don't worry, I have lots of fun, more Lego sets to build. Until next time, have fun, be creative, and keep building. See you guys.